Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So this is not a real-time video. This is a voiceover. Why is this a voiceover? Because I tried to record this video outside, but there was a lot of noise. I did the first video and there was a bunch of noise. Then I realized that I was filming in slow motion and I was able to stop the video at 10 minutes. So now we're gonna start again. I just want to give you guys some good content, and I have never done this before. It's like podcast almost, and it's so beautiful. And now that I have changed my phone, I can do stuff like this because I have a little bit more space, and it allows me to be a bit more creative. So it's beautiful. We have the incense in the back. We have the crystals. So let's channel. The video originally has like three piles, but since it blew off, we are going to do 4 piles. So I can channel what zodiac signs are the most attracted to you. And I don't know. I'm deciding to do different stuff, different contexts, different videos, because I feel like tarot can touch a lot of like topics. You just have to open your brain, like open your mind, crack it open. So yes, think of a number, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and these piles are going to reflect on the energy that you attract. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you at your reading. Love. Hello there, my pile number 1. So if you guys chose this pile, then the energy you attract is a bunch of people who are talkative, dynamic, aggressive, and bossy. I feel like the energy you attract is Aries. You attract a lot of Aries individuals, a lot of Aries predominant signs. So, for instance, a person might not be an Aries sun, but they have ways of an Aries. In a rush, fast, quick, never slow paced, never slowing down. That could be because maybe you have like an Aries sun, Aries rising, or Aries Venus. That's the planets that attract. A lot of these people may have a very predominant Aries, and they might have an Aries in Venus. Now, Aries in Venus is debilitated. Aries is supposed to be in Mars. So at one side, people who have Aries and Mars might find you sex driving like crazy, like super hot, super appealing, super intriguing, super amazing, like super wow, super sexy. It foils them. And Venus and Aries people, they might love you. Oh my God, hello, Amy H. She's a new subscriber. They're a new subscriber. Hello there. Love you. Um, but the Venus in Aries people, since it's debilitated, right? You're wondering why they might be drawn to you for the wrong reason. Um, they might like you might like them, but the relationship ain't gonna last that long. And that's what happens with when Venuses are conjunct Sun in ascendant. And maybe it's even like nicer if you guys nicer. It's even better if it's like reciprocated. So, for instance, you are an air sign. Let's just make it easier. You're a fire sign, Aries, and your other person is a Pisces. You have Aries Sun with Pisces Venus, and the person who has Sun in Pisces has an Aries Venus. Like it's like cross. It's good. And you guys might click so well. Like it's so dynamic. It's so good when you guys get together, and especially even if the moon is coordinated, it's even sweeter. It happens when Venus enters personal planets. When Venus enters personal planets, there's like a sweetness, like a caramelized feeling in synastry and composite charts. It's just like more beautiful. It's just beautiful because it shows mutual interest and comfortability and like emotions. Many people get in relationships with this placement. It doesn't mean it's gonna last. It doesn't mean it's gonna last, but it clicks immediately. This is like friends at first sight. I don't know if it's something like that, but friends at first sight. I feel like you tend to grab a lot of friends at first sight. So I feel like your circle is very, very big, but there's not a lot of personal connections. Like it's very broad. You're the type of person that has stayed in big places where you had a lot of roommates, a lot of like colleagues, plenty colleagues, a lot of roommates, a lot of friends, a lot of classmates. But you don't really know all of them. Of course you don't. You don't know all of them precisely. You just know a lot of people. And that is one of your biggest strengths. Aries is all about initiation. It's like starting, not really so good at finishing, but the start is always great. You guys can have like an Aries rising. I have an Aries rising and a Taurus moon ascendant, a Taurus moon in the first house. So I understand what it means. I really do understand what it means when they say that Aries rising, they are just crazy. There's also like a really Martian and like red look to you. Like you're ready to fight. Like past life. I always think that ascendants are always like past lives. When your ascendant, where your ascendant is like your past life. Even it's even better if it's like have related to the south node, which is like your past life's purpose. It's different from your north node. Your north node is your lifetime's purpose. But your your rising is your past life. Okay? That's what you came in. That's the energy you came into this world. Like that's your energy. Like that's how you approach life. That's how you deal with stuff. That's your like shield. It might not be who you are. There's a lot of people who have like ascendant that is completely the opposite sign as their sun sign. Doesn't mean that that's how they are, but as their shield, their protection. You feel me? You get me? Of course you do. If you don't, I appreciate if you're at least listening. I feel like you guys are very like muscular and like build. I feel like you guys, okay, there's different spectrums to this. Some of you guys might go to the gym. Some of you guys might not even go to the gym at all. But people just sense that there is a lot of work that you put into your body. There's a lot of like strength into it. There's a lot of like, it's not a caricature of Aries, but Aries people are naturally very strong. Um, I wouldn't say bully. No, bully is like Taurus more, but there's a very solid look. Bells for confirmation. Solid, not quite like Taurus, but solid as in on the ground. If you check Aries symbolism, it's like an animal, is a ram. When you see 4 feet, even as a fire sign, it is a very stable sign. Even if it might not seem like it's quite stable. All fire signs have 4 feet. You know, on the other side, you have the air signs. You have representations like, for instance, a scale. A scale has no feet. But any symbolism that has like 4 feet is stability. So any symbol, any zodiac sign that has 4 feet is stable. Aries rising. I feel like you attract a lot of people that are hot-headed. Maybe you attract a lot of people that you might pick a fight with. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of people you might pick a fight with, and you don't give a fuck. Like they talk a lot of shit. I feel like your relationships, it depends what you have in your chart, but they could go as in forever, as in like short term. Like just how Kylie Jenner. Forever to short term. For no fucking reason. It's just that's just how life goes, and that's like life. But I'm going by intuition right now. I'm not even pulling the cards because apparently universe didn't want me to post the video in the afternoon. So now I'm just using my intuition, my strong force of my intuition. I'm saying 444. Also, even good cooks, I heard. I feel like the people you attract don't really come to you for sexual needs. That's not what they think about. Intellectual people. I feel like you have a look, you have a stare to you, and it's very yang, and people tend to shy away from that for different reasons, for very very different reasons. You have a very strong brow look and a very nice complexion. It looks like red. It looks reddish. Megan Thee Stallion, sunburned, beach vibes. But Megan Thee Stallion is not an Aries rising at all. But like any skin color, but on the red side. Any skin color, but on the red side, because is that Aries? Is that Aries thing? Bulls, not quite bulls. Almost rams. But I also get it. You guys have really beautiful hair, and you guys tie your hair. You guys wear hats, a particular hat. Now that it's getting cold, you have a beanie, a particular beanie that is like, it fits you really well. It looks so cute. It looks so cute on you. Kisses. Or you wear a lot of red. You wear a lot of red, and not because you wanna seem like you're passionate or anything. It's just like a color that fools you. You wear a lot of red, and also red is a color, first chakra, the chakra of stability. So I feel like you guys have quite a lot of money, or you look like you come from wealth, a lot of wealth. So this is all I have for you, my pile number ones. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be posting more stuff like this because I really enjoy posting stuff and talking about this. I love you. Te amo. Have a nice day. Love, 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 love. Hello, my pile number twos. So if you clicked on this pile, first of all, welcome. I'm picking on the energy. Aquarius. Many Aquarius people love you. Just putting it out there. People on the internet, they love you. You do something. Now, you could have Aquarius on your rising, moon, but more on the rising sign because that's what I am getting. Because I don't really want to pick on the energy of while talking, like how many people you attract based on time and like how long you know people that you know for a long time. I'm talking about first glance. First glance. The zodiac signs you attract the most are Aquarius. Aquarius, that means you might have a very predominant Aquarius rising, a very good Uranus. So Uranus and Aquarius or Uranus in Virgo, which is exalted. It's crazy enough. I didn't know, but Uranus is exalted in Virgo. I had no clue about that. It's crazy. I love it. Which makes sense because Aquarius is exalted in Mercury, and Mercury is like Virgo. Virgo is mercurial, one side of the mercurial spectrum, because on the other one there's Gemini. It's exalted in Aquarius and Uranus. Okay, so starting from here, I feel like you already put yourself in a communitarian. You're a communitarian, you're a humanitarian, you love doing things for the community, being helpful for the community, being like a guide to the community. And there's something about your ways. Like as I said, maybe in the previous reading, I was trying to understand each zodiac signs. Aquarius is a fixed sign. Fixed signs are quite stubborn. They don't want to change. They don't change their ways. They have their own ways of doing stuff. They don't change their things. They don't change what they do. They don't change their style. They don't change anything. And even though it showcases in a different form, they don't like to change at all. Example, Taurus doesn't like to give stuff away. They don't like to give stuff away. Even if it's the oldest rag, even if it's the oldest t-shirt, because they're so goddamn possessive, they are not gonna give it away. They are not gonna give their shit away. Taurus moon right here. Taurus moon in the first house. And yeah, it might be the most old thing that I have. I won't give it away because I still find use in it. Like it's so useful. It's still so useful. It's useful still. So I don't want to take it away. Leos, they don't change their manner because when it comes to their opinion, their ego, when it comes to their personality, their big persona, they're dramatistic. They don't want to be second to nobody. You have never seen a Leo. They are exuberant. So exuberant is extravaganza. If Leos were a word, it would probably be extravaganza. They don't want to change anything. Like if they have a talent, I noticed that maybe if not with much with the personality, also that, but if they have a talent with something, they don't want to leave it to rest. So if you're good at something, they don't want to leave that to rest. They will showcase that to the end of the day. Drama, acting, singing, they'll showcase that to the end of the day. Or it'll just be their opinion. It just depends where it's concentrated, where that Leo energy is placed in. But just know that Leo, they are expressionists. They're not impressionists, they're expressionists. They put it out. There's some people that put it out. Now it depends where you have your Leo in, but if you have like any degrees in your chart, if you have the 5th degree, the 17th degree, the 29th degree, then that is that Leo over there. If that's the expression. For instance, you can have like a quiet moon, a Pisces debilitated moon. That keeps everything to themselves, doesn't say anything, just shut up. Pisces is a very tough place to be, like in the moon sign. It's very tough because it's hidden. Emotions is hidden. They hide their emotions so well. Emotions need to be kept for themselves, but you don't need to hide them all the time. But if you have like a 17th degree Pisces moon, you're gonna be talking about, I had this dream last night. I was so dreamy, and I was so dreamy. I was like, I dreamt last night. They would be like that. They would probably be singers, and they would be singing a lot. Rihanna has like a Pisces and fire sign combination, and most like our old songs when she does slow ballads, they remind me of this Pisces that It's like extravaganza. A Pisces extravaganza. Okay, so my Aquarius babies. So we also have Scorpios. Scorpios, they like their power. They like their Pluto. They like their space, and that's why they don't want to change. You have Aquarius now. Aquarius is all about the community, social rights. You cannot tell me my social rights are wrong. You cannot tell me that I cannot support my businesses. You cannot tell me that I cannot support my animals. That is my world. This is what I fight for. This is what I was created for, and I'm not going anywhere. So I feel like you love talking and you love debates. Like I feel like at school you were one of the people that would just sit there and debate the hell out of people, and you're not gonna leave it alone. You're not gonna leave it to rest, and you have a lot of facts. I always see Aquariuses as the cool motherfucking kids. The cool motherfucking kids that used to, when you went to school, you used to have or your backpack or you used to have your like bag and like this like bag. How'd you call it? I love those bags that are in like fabric, and they're like handbags, but they're fabric and they're so trendy and they're so beige and like they're so good. Like they look like paper almost. It's so beautiful. Um, Maybe I'll just insert a picture because now I'm overlaying my voice on top of a video, and now I can do all these things that I was not able to do before. They're so trendy. They have like LGBTQI plus stickers, and they have like colored hair. Very good looking people. Like, also they like there's something so innovational, and there's a part of them that can also there's a branch of Aquarius people that are also very good in like technology, so geeks and like they like software coding maths and stuff like that. They're so good at that. There's a part of a branch of Aquarius that just does that. It's so amazing. I feel like Aquarius, it could be one side, like it could be the Aquarius that is like artsy, or the Aquarius that is technological. Like that's how my brain divides Aquarius in. It's just like that, because anytime I see cool children, like cool people and cool teenagers, I know they have like a very good Aquarius in them, like a very good dose of Aquarius. Plus, my generation has not insane generation, but I was born in 2002, so everybody that's 2003, 2001. No, 2003 is too far away. 2001, 2002, maybe 2000s as well, have Aquarius exalted, not exalted, but in a very good position in Uranus. Is the house, is the king of the house. And it just gives this touch of uniqueness, and it's like so good, it's so crazy. One thing about Aquarius, it gives that beautiful, like surreal beauty, but it's also like almost deconstructed. Like you don't know, like I swear to God, you have never seen somebody like this before. I can swear you've never seen somebody like this before. Example, Aquarius rising Zendaya. You have never seen a person that looks like Zendaya or that has Zendaya's name. Like it's so rare. You guys might have the rarest name in the planet. And I'm not saying that people don't call themselves particular names, but it's very, very rare and unique and beautiful. And that's all about Aquarius risings. Nicki Minaj, Miss Nicki Minaj, Queen of Rap, she has Aquarius rising as well. And she looks stunning. She sees in the future. I always tell God people that Nicki Minaj sees in the future. And it looked futuristic, as I said. Aquarius already look very artsy, already look futuristic, technological. That's the branch I divide Aquarius rising people. People that are always the trendsetters. Coyle Ray has a whole album called Trendsetter. If not the album, but she calls herself Trendsetter on Instagram. Maybe, just maybe, I might do a documentary on Zodiac sign because I'm feeling the vibes. She calls her trendsetter, and Aquarius risings are trendsetters because they're unique. These are people that do frequent changes to their hair. the sign that rule the part of the body that you rules Aquarius, I think is ankles, the ankles. So I feel like you guys like to decorate your ankles, but if you don't decorate your ankles, I suggest you do, because it would look so good and so stunning on you. Like, I love that. I love ankles, like jewelry on ankles. It would look so good. And I also love silver. My mom is an Aquarius, so I quite know Aquarius people very well. My mom prefers gold, but being an Aquarius rising, I get all that silver. I get blues. Aquarius gets silver and blue to me. I really, 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 really recommend silver. You can also be like a very warm tone of gold, but silver still bangs on you. Like, silver still bangs. It bangs. Or white gold. Cold colors bang on you, period. I feel like you also wear bangs. If you want to do bangs, get the bangs, period, sis. Love you. And that's all I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Hello there, my pile number 3. So if you pick this pile, then this reading is surely for you. The people you attract in this pile with a dog barking are Libras. You attract a lot of Libras in your life, so you just might have a Libra rising. What is that? As I said before, I don't base myself on what people you attract based on people you have known for a lot of time in your life, but first impressions, like when people see you, like, what is the main audience that you attract. So maybe you can use this as a help to understand, maybe you have a business, or if you have an audience, what type of things that could value your beauty a little bit more and make it look better, like make what you do better. Libras are the people you attract. You attract a lot of Libra people. You attract a lot of flighty people, very romantic people, very charismatic people, and very pretty dimples. Libras, when I think about Libras in general, and even Jupiter, Sagittarius, I think about dimples. They have really nice smiles, nice teeth. I feel like you're a star in the night for many people. Okay, you do something that is really really important, and it makes people feel better every day. There's something you're really doing, pile number 3, and I love you so much. Whatever it is you're doing, if you work in a hair salon where you make people get back their confidence, maybe people have alopecia, hair loss, or they're just battling sicknesses, cancer, God forbid, like, healing to everyone. You are doing something with your talent as a Libra person, your Venus power, to help these people. Now, for the Libras are not doing anything with it, don't feel like I'm dragging you or calling you lazy, but you should do something, because you cannot stay around and do nothing. I'm already dragging the Libras. As symbol, we have scales. So it's very airy. This is an object. There's an object that you have to start learning how to use around your house. I feel like you guys want to learn how to cook better, but there's something in the scales. Measuring is important. I feel like you guys go too much of this and too much of that. Find a good balance. You attract a lot of bakers. So I feel like maybe you posted a recipe of your stuff, and people are like, "Oh yeah," but I'm not talking about normal negative Nancy's that don't know anything about nothing. I'm talking about professionals. I feel like you have the potential to be discovered by a chef, or to be noticed by a chef, like a very important one. I'm talking about Gordon Ramsay, or a very important chef to you, Jamie Oliver, Bertha Contessa, very important chefs, Carlo Cracco, Joe Bastianich, how's it, Bruno Barbieri, Cannavacciuolo. I have to name all the Italian chefs because I love MasterChef. But you have a very good potential to attract cooks or to attract people that are like experts of like foods. Oh my god, this is so interesting. This is getting spicy. You have a lot of potential to be discovered by Discovery Channel meeting, also MasterChef and Food Channel, the Food Channel, Food Network. You have a lot of potential to make it in the industry of food. If you know it or not, you have a lot of potential on doing that. I'm just getting that straight up. Straight up. I feel like one time you just posted, as I said before, you posted something. Maybe it could be a cake or something you baked or something you did. And a person that's really good at cooking was like, oh, I feel like she should have added, or he should have added a little bit of this, a little that. And another person of people that can really cook very well are like, it's so delicious. I feel like you have a very good potential to becoming a cook. And some people could also be dancers. Some people could be dancers. I'm not really getting dietitians. No, no, not here. And finance, money, a lot of money. Lawyers, maybe. About that, but the cooking here is like very highlighted. Like you have the potential to be noticed by a very important chef. If you do, save this video, come back, come back and say I told you. But you have a very good potential. Also hair. I feel like you guys get very. I feel like there's a lot of like hairstylists that want to style your hair. There's a lot of hairstylists. If you posted a picture of yourself, many people often ask you where you get your wig from. Can I buy a wig? Or you make wigs look so real that it looks like it's your hair, and that's unsnatched. You attract a lot of Venus and Libra people, and that placement is solid. It's like king, queen. Libra is king and queen of Venus. It's good in that placement. They love it. They love Venus. They love it. But you could also attract Mars in Libra people, which is debilitated. So it might not really be for the right reasons. I had to break it down like I broke down the people that pile number one. Pile number one, I had a lot of Aries people that like loved them, and they attracted a lot of Aries people. And here we have the contrary. Here people with Mars in Libra, they might feel attracted to you because of your passivity. Like maybe you don't really do a lot. You just like lay down and just not do a lot, and they take advantage. Like they're like, oh my god, look at this person. They're not doing anything about it. They're so stupid. Oh my god, I'm totally winning this. I feel like you guys have to put your foot down. Put your foot down and like stand up for yourself when these type of things happen, because don't let nobody treat you like a pushover. Just know that. Even recently, I was watching a TV series on Netflix called Desencanto, and it reminded me a lot of like a classmate that I had, that she had Libra rising, and she was talking about after it was a day getting married. She was getting married and she was like all desperate, and she was like, I didn't know I would feel so lonely with no friends and like that and. And looking at her personality, you'd be like, oh my god, but your personality, you're so interesting, like you're so funny, you're so everything. Like, how do you say you don't have any friends? Like, there's this loneliness that creeps in with Venus, maybe Venus and Libra people, but also Libra risings. There's this sense of loneliness, like, oh my god, I'm so great, but at the end of the day, it's just me again, all by myself. Learn how to be alone. Learn how to be alone. Power number 3. I love you. Learn how to be alone. You attract. Okay, so talking about physical description, I feel like a thing that is like common to like most people who attract Libra energy is like diplomacy, beautifulness, beauty, but like very shiny hair. Period. Shiny, beautiful hair. Oh my god, Libras. Shiny, beautiful hair is so good. And charming smile with dimples. That makes people go blurred, like baloney absurd. So charming. Um, Prince Charming as well. That's what I'm getting. Alrighty, that's all I have for you, my pile number threes. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Hello there, my pile number fours. If you clicked on this video, then this reading is for you. So let's dive in and oh my god, so energetic. The sidekick people, the sidekick people, and for pile four, I hear them. You guys are marching. Okay. Okay. Taurus and Cancer. You guys attract Taurus and Cancer people. The psychic people have arrived. I just hear the aura. I feel my voice is like 3 times louder. There's this calmness. Yeah, my mom is shouting downstairs. She's laughing. The Cancer and the Taurus people, you guys attract Cancer and Taurus people. And I don't know, there's this sense of like angelic peace around me right now. It might be because this is a fourth pile and maybe I'm a bit tired, but no, there's this sense of like relaxation. You attract a lot of relaxing aura people. People that just want to motherfucking chill. And I'm not even talking about smoke break. It feels even better than smoke, better than sex. It just feels like peace. A lot of people that love peace, but the signs that are heavily highlighted here are Taurus and Cancer. Why? Taurus because it gives like this slow nature, and Cancer because it gives like this warm feeling, and also tad bits of Pisces because Pisces gives me the quiet sign. Like it's just quiet, and Pisces like it takes in, like it observes, and it doesn't really talk that much. And if Pisces was a sound, it would be silence. Like silence that is like huge silence. Like just imagine like a whole me just imagine yourself in a gigantic landscape with no houses, just landscapes, mountains, and you just feel small and like you hear the sound, like no sound. That's Pisces. Taurus is more of a crunchy sound, like eating food sounds, like comfort, mukbang. People that like to stay on their own. Cancer is more of like a flute, not any type of flute. That flute that you blow on the side that goes up and then it goes like up and like Cancer to me. Like melodies, but also a tad bit of quietness, like but then also like spaces where it's just quiet. When I say that, you might have a Cancer rising, Cancer moon, or Taurus rising and Taurus moon. Why? Because I'm not basing this video on what people like, what signs you attract after you know them for like years, but the first fucking impression, like on first sight, what people see when they look at you, and that is Cancer and Taurus. So many people you attract may have Venus in Cancer and also Venus in Taurus. And I feel like most of the people you attract have a yoga mat. I feel like they practice a lot of yoga, and or maybe they go attend yoga classes. And I feel like most of the people you meet them in quiet areas. I feel like you like to go in solitude. You might have a very deep Scorpio in you, by the way. So you like to trek and go in places where you wouldn't normally expect to see anybody, actually. Um, just to show yourself and take some time, some private time alone. You like that. And you attract a lot of people that love these spaces. But I'm also feeling you attract these type of people that are like stalkers. Cancer in Mars. That's weird. I chose two signs that are completely out of space in Mars, like debilitated in Mars. Taurus does not fit in Mars. Cancer does not fit in Mars. Like I chose the two signs that are not Martial, and I didn't even intentionally mean it because I'm not pulling cards here. I'm going by intuition. I just feel like Cancer and Taurus have very similar energies. The Bull and the 69. I think that you attract a lot of people that like quiet, sex, and they like quiet. It's like almost quiet deadly. That's why I said that you guys might attract a lot of stalkers. Just the other day, I finished watching You all three seasons. I'm waiting for season number 4, and shit, that is scary. You guys have to watch your back for people like that. Because sometimes quietness, too much quietness, like it's a problem. Because too much quietness, like why are you so cunning? Like you are cunning right now. It's clear that you are planning something and you're so quiet. I feel like you also attract a lot of photographers. They like to like photograph voyeurs. Like they like to photograph and like look and not saying anything at all. And just look and stare and look. That's what I feel. Also, people that love sleeping, but they have yoga mats, and people that are usually very elastic, and they love like being quiet. Like just be in a quiet place. Like and you attract many people that have their own house, their own home, and that live in quiet spaces. Very, very quiet spaces. And people that have pretty hair, like very beautiful hair. Like you just want to touch their hair and like soft, cloudy hair. Like very adorable people, like adorbs. You can also, I feel like because of this, a lot of children. I feel like if you go to kindergarten, children find it easy to trust you. Like you could be a teacher at kindergarten. That's how you little children, like toddlers and little children. They find it very easy to trust you because your soul is like quite pure. It's not like I feel like when you go to like middle school already, middle school they terrible. And also elementary school they kind of terrible too. In high school forget about it. But they see I feel like they almost see like a mom in you. So many children could be like drawn to you, like maybe to ask you for help and stuff like that. Of course, I'm gonna be looking at y'all. Y'all, of course, it's pure. There's nothing like um bad intentions. Like, fuck you if you have bad intentions towards children. Towards children, fuck you. Period. I don't play like that. But I feel like many children like trust you. Like if they get hurt, like I feel like children find it impossible to lie to you. Or already children don't lie. If you want to know the truth, go ask a child. They're gonna tell you the truth, how things are, and they're not gonna lie to you. But I feel like children can open themselves up. I feel like you would be a very, very good parent. I feel like the most people you attract could also be the children of your own. They love you. Like they just love your company as a person, as a mom, as a father. And like you attract people that are very soft looking, that have like soft touch. Like it doesn't matter. Even the elderly, even old people, even older people you attract. People that are about to pass on to the next life, that are about to die. People or even people that have like very soft touch, soft hands, and you might just find these people like touching you randomly, and it's so soft. It's literally so soft. Literally good intention people. So that's all I have for you, my pile number fours. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Love you.